2 survivors have been pulled from under the rubble of collapsed buildings in Myanmar, more than 5 days after the country was struck by a devastating 7.7 magnitude earthquake. The miraculous rescues of the 2 men offer rare moments of hope in the Southeast Asian country, where the ruling military government has announced a temporary ceasefire in operations against armed opposition groups to aid recovery efforts. One of the rescues came in the city of Mandalay, near the quake's epicenter, where a 53-year-old man was saved by Myanmar fire officials and a Chinese rescue team on Wednesday, 125 hours after he became trapped in the debris of a toppled hotel. Dramatic video shared on social media shows the man being carried on a stretcher as rescue workers surround him, applauding. In a separate rescue in the nearby city of Sagaing, a 40-year-old man was pulled from the rubble on Wednesday and is doing okay at a local hospital, a local rescue worker said. Video obtained by CNN shows rescuers using special cameras to locate the man. Rescue teams worked to evacuate residents trapped under the rubble of a collapsed building in Mandalay, Myanmar, on Sunday. Related article. Myanmar's military government announces temporary ceasefire to aid quake efforts. The quake killed more than 3,000 people and injured thousands more, according to the ruling junta. Experts have warned the true death toll is likely to be higher as hundreds remain missing and hopes of finding people alive is dwindling fast. Humanitarian organizations are continuing to stress the need for urgent aid, especially to more remote areas of the country. Even before the quake, 4 years of civil war had left millions without adequate shelter, and battered health and communication infrastructure. It was unclear on Thursday whether the temporary ceasefire set to run until April 22 was holding. Hospitals are struggling to cope with the overwhelming number of injured, as critical medical care is delivered from makeshift tents, the World Health Organization, WHO, has warned. China's and Belarus rescue teams coordinate at the site of a collapsed building in Mandalay on April 2, 2025, 5 days after a major earthquake struck central Myanmar. Related article. Buildings in Myanmar continue to collapse days after deadly quake. In these tents, patients with fractures, wounds, and shock are being stabilized. They are functioning as mobile health clinics, delivering care where there are no longer walls, said a WHO emergency team member on site in Mandalay.